Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Farhan bin Zainuddin. I'm from Group A. My group will explain LM35 and PIR sensor with GUI display. So our content is we have circuit, Java GUI, Arduino code, Java GUI code, and circuit stimulation. I will explain about circuit. So in this project, we have used this component. We have Arduino Uno, PIR sensor, which also known as passive infrared, pyroelectric, or IR motion sensor. We also have LM35, which is a temperature sensor. Next, we also use LED and buzzer to act as an output, and lastly we use COMPIM, which is a virtual port that connect between GUI and the circuit. So this is the circuit. Right here we have LM35 that connected to port A0, which LM35 is act as a analog input. For digital input, we have PIR sensor that connected to pin 13. For digital output, we have LED and buzzer that connected to pin 10, 11, and 12. Lastly, we have COMPIM that connected to pin 0 and 1. Uh, we need to before we connected to the Java, we need to configure the COMPIM first, or else it will fail. It will output error. I will I will give to Hanis.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhanis Izati binti Mumanapi. Today I will be explain about the GUI for our project. So in our project, there's a GUI and our circuit. So in this GUI, there's a 4 button, which is connect, disconnect, light on, light off. And then we also have a list combo box, which will choose which COM port that we will be using. So, and we also have a text area where we set as a log. So whenever we are choosing COM2 or any COM, and then we click on the button of the connect, it will appear in the log as a connect. And when we click the disconnect, and it will appear as disconnect. And then we have also button light on and light off. So for the light on and light off, it will be control the light for each light in our circuit. So this is our circuit. So this is our GUI. So in this GUI, we can see this is the COM, connect, disconnect, light on and light off, and also the text area, which will be appear whenever we are choosing select the COM port J combo box. And then when we choose COM2, it will connect, and then it will appear as connected. So in these cases, we are choosing disconnect. So in the log will be disconnected. So for the coding part for Arduino and GUI will be explained by Sharafuddin and Tan Wei Kiat. And the simulation will be explained by Nur Afika Mitabura. Thank you.
Presentation. So I will explain the setup program for this project. First, we need to define all the component to their assigned pin. Next, we declare the variable that we use in order to assign the value that we obtain from the sensor. I will explain it later. And for the first, we need to initialize the serial port. Then we specify the pin to behave either as input or output. So in this case, A1 and 13 will act as input and the others will act as output. Then we create a new function called as temperature. Then we use vout variable to read the value from the LM35 sensor. Then we convert the raw reading value that we obtained in here and to then convert to the temperature value, and then we display the temperature value. Then we create a new function called S movement, and we use the variable PIR value to read the value from the PIR motion sensor. Either it is high or low. If the value is high, the motion detected statement will be displayed, and the blue LED will light up. Then the piezo buzzer will send 300 Hz sound signal. Else, if the value is low, the motion undetected statement will be displayed, and the blue LED will turn off, and piezo will not send any sound signal. The next is control board function. So if the light on button is clicked, the red LED will light up, and the light on statement will be displayed. Else, if the light off button is clicked, the red LED will turn off, and the light off statement will be displayed. And the last part is call back all the function to display it output. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tawakit. So today I'm going to continue the presentation with the Java GUI code. So before we start our coding, we have to add manually the serial communication library into Eclipse, as Eclipse doesn't have built-in serial communication Java library. So the library I use is rxtxconf library. So basically my code separated into two classes. So the first class is about the function used in the Java GUI, and the second one is the class of interface of Java GUI. So I will proceed with the function first. So basically the most important is about the read and write of the Java. So the function I use is input stream and print writer. Input stream is used to read the reading from the Arduino board, and the print writer is used to send signal to the Arduino board. So below one is the code to initialize the Java GUI code. So the next one is the interface of the GUI. So I use the JFrame function to build the GUI interface. So what I include here is JScrollPan, JTextArea, JLabel, JComboBox, JButton. So as our text area have to continuously display the reading of the sensor in Arduino board, so I added scroll pen into text area to enable the text area to continue read the reading from the Arduino board. So the layer that I use in my Arduino GUI is group layer, group alignment. So the remaining is the function that describe the function of the button. So that's all from me.
I will explain about the simulation. Okay, first we open the virtual serial port emulator. We connect to the serial port COM4. Next, we open the circuit in the progress. Set up the port to COM4. Next, open the GUI. Connect to the circuit. As you can see, it will detect the temperature. It also can detect the motion. When the motion is detected, the LED blue will light up.